Morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the MZ again. We had a look last time at the engine. We've got some work still to be done on that. But today we're going to start looking at the electrics, and I've brought in my number one son Henry, who's going to help me this week. Okay, let's get to it. Sorted. Well done. That's all we need to do. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is just testing the battery. We think it's already pretty dead, but we've had it on charge for ages, so we're just going to see what the voltage is. So Henry's going to be my helper this morning, so if I put the test meter on there.
1.4 volts at the moment.
1.4, well it should be 12, so given that's been on charge for so long, that's certainly one of the problems. So first thing we've got to do is change that battery, because not unsurprisingly, given how long it's been standing, that's dead and buried basically. Okay, so we've got a new battery, we'll pop that in. Obviously we can already see other problems, so it's not just the dead battery, you've got other problems to sort as well. Okay, so let's change this battery out. Now I should have put a little bit of, oh, this is crusty, isn't it?
Not ideal.
No, it's okay, we go there. This is very high tech, using a bit of plywood. I really should put new screws and nuts in here, really. Come out. No, what am I doing? Going mad. Thank you. So that's all out the way, hopefully.
Oh God.
Take out the crunchy one. Just put that back in here for the moment. And get our new one. Oh me, sorry. Put that on there temporarily. Right, so should we check the voltage on the new battery?
Yes.
Okay. Let's make sure, and you can be my meter reader.
13 volts.
Right, so I'm going to need my soldering gun to take these terminals off, because they're absolutely shot. That's the battery acid's got to that.
You can almost...
So I can't just short them out, because, or not long term, because I need a fuse in there.
We've tried already off camera to see if it works, but it's just done 0 volts and
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
nothing basically. So
because the connection isn't very good. So got the ignition on, seeing if I can see any sort of current draw on it at all. I'm getting nothing at the moment. That's probably because these terminals are so corroded. I'm not seeing anything. Okay. Right, smoke test. That's interesting. I'm getting a small spark off of there, which is actually quite
positive.
Healthy, yeah. Let me hear something. Okay, 1 second. I'm just trying to push those two connectors together temporarily just to prove the point. Alright, can you turn the key? So you're doing right, just turn the key. Ah, we have lights. We have lights. Okay, so I think what we do now, and you just turn the ignition off for me, just turn it back off. Perfect. I think what we do is we get rid of all these horrible connectors, because they're all corroded and shot and falling apart.
Yeah.
We'll unsolder those, we'll put new connections on there, and we'll clean up that bit of wiring a little bit, and then we'll go through everything else, I think. So things like horns, lights, and seeing if it's all working okay, and we'll go from there, I think. Okay, so as I said last time, we've changed some of this wiring out. Some of the wiring, or most of the wiring, is pretty ancient, but this bit was particularly mouldy, so we got rid of that. And obviously we had this bit of old plywood here just acting as a battery retainer, which wasn't particularly smart, so thought we'd replace that with something a bit more new. So there we go, a nice new bit of ply. There you go. In the typical MZ tradition, let's not use anything too high tech, I don't think. That'll do the job. Vaguely steampunkish, I suppose, if you squint a bit. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, just put this on here. This is a temporary. Slightly tongue-in-cheek solution, really. Okay, that's not going anywhere. Hold that in place. Nothing's binding, is it, or anything? No. That's fine, that's negative anyway. That's okay, right, fine. So that's that. So we're going to do a little test around now to see what does work. Electrical wise. Oh, electrically. So let's have a quick run through. Okay, so if you turn the ignition on for us, Henry, please. Perfect. Okay, so we've got lights here, that's good. And we've got, okay, we've got a rear light. Could you just press on the brake for us? Okay, so we've got no brake light. Okay, and can you put the indicators over to the left? Right, nothing there. And over to the right for me, please. Okay, let's just see what's going on up front. Okay, and indicators over to the left for me, please. Ah, so we've got one, so the flasher relay is a little thing in there that actually flashes the lights. That's working, and that's it, that one's flashing okay. And you're over to the right.
It's a bit dead, actually.
It's a bit dead that way, isn't it? Okay, okay, perfect. If you can put it back in the middle, what we do is we'll have a look and see in the indicator, see if we can see any wiring or blown bulbs and stuff. Okay, right, we've just cleaned up the contacts and the right hand front indicator, so could you try the left going that way for me, Henry, please?
Yes.
Oh, perfect, and that way. Great stuff. And in the middle. Right, we'll take you around the back and we'll clean up the rear ones because they're still not working at the moment, and see if we can get those working. Okay, are you going to let go or do you need a bit more? Come on, there we go.
Oh gosh.
That doesn't look quite so good, does it? Okay, nothing terrible, I don't think. Yeah, same story, isn't it? Same story. Alright. Alright, do you want to be back here or do you want to be on the switches?
I'll be on the switches.
Okay, if you want to turn the ignition on, one turn, or one click. That's it, perfect, and then push the lever to the right for the indicator. No, that's still not, oh, there we go. Perfect, okay, so we've not got a wiring problem there. Perfect, okay, thank you very much. There it is. Oh. Somewhere in there's a screw. So it Ooh, so it's a bit interesting in there. Okay. Oh dear. Come on, you know you want to work. Oh my word. If we get this one going, Henry, I'll be amazed. This is where water's got in, Henry, mainly. Unfortunately.
Just cleaned it out.
Perfect, and throw it over to the left. Yay! Right, and over to the right for me, please. Perfect. And can you check the front ones are okay? I can see it flashing from here on the left-hand one. Great, okay, so we've got 4 indicators indicating. That's good stuff. Okay, right, rear light comes on, that's cool. And the left one? That's not playing, is it, again now? Okay, I have to come back to that. And the right hand one? Okay, so left is still playing up. I thought that might be the case. We have to end up changing that probably. Well, okay, so the right at the front is okay now, and what about the left? Perfect. Okay, so what other electrical things do we need to check? Horn. We had a little go at that. Let's turn the indicators off for us.
Just gotta
Put it in the middle. That's right. And the button underneath that is the horn. So just give it a jab. Don't hold it on, but give it a jab. That one, yeah. Yeah, just give it a press. No, it's not working. That's working. What's that? Oh, what's that one? Can you press the right hand one for me? Okay, that flashes up. So all the electrics seem to be okay. The only thing we've got left in that case is the, thank you, left-hand indicator at the back is playing up again. There's a lot of corrosion on that, we know. I'll have to turn the ignition off now, that'd be great. The rear brake light switch. Where's that? Where's that hiding? Aha, in there, I'm guessing. That's in there, focus. Okay. Okay. Okay, so just one last time. Could you turn the ignition on, please? That's it. And could you just press down on the rear brake pedal where you were pressing down earlier?
Yep.
Great stuff. And let go. And again, please. It doesn't just looks like it's coming out much, does it? Okay, let's just make sure the light isn't coming on. Okay, do you do it one more time, please?
Yeah.
Okay. And I wonder if that's the switch or the bulb, or I wonder what's playing up here. No, that's it, isn't it? Okay. Sorry, get some focus. Okay, so I think we're going to wrap up for today because I need to dig more deeply into whether that's the switch there for the rear brake light is not working or whether it's in the lamp itself. Could you, on the handlebars, could you grip the, on the right hand side, grip the lever for me, please? As though you're braking, as though you're braking on your push bike. Brilliant. Okay, thank you very much. Right, so that's not working either, which makes me think it's more likely to be the actual cluster itself. Actually, we can have a quick look now, couldn't we? Okay, let's just have a quick look in here. to be careful because this is feeling decidedly crusty. And I have no idea whether you can get these lenses. I suspect probably not. This is feeling crusty. Okay. What have we got in here? The bulb's quite old. And if it's... No, it's not, it's just my eyes. But that looks fine. As does that. Okay, that one's been on because it's hot, which is a... Okay, so it's... Interesting. Actually, I wonder if that bulb's just gone. So that's the light that was on, the top one, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did. But there's no corrosion I can see, which is good. But that bulb's gone. That's why it's not coming on. Yeah, that bulb's gone. Okay, okay, that's good. So that's why the brake light's not coming on. I don't think I've got one of these. What is it? I can't see what wattage it is. 5 watt, presumably 5 watt, I think. 12 volt, 5 watt. Okay. Let's pop that back. I'm amazed actually because that seal, that rubber ring looks really gooned, but it's absolutely perfect in there, which is remarkable. Okay.
Might potentially get running this time. Highly unlikely, but...
not running today. That's a good point actually. While I'm putting this together, I'll tell you guys what happens next. I've obviously got to get a brake light bulb here as far as the electrics go, and have another look at this one over here. All the other indicators are working, the horn's working, the headlight appears to be working, including the side light, so that's all good. I've got going back to the engine, which is probably what I'll tackle next. I've got a barrel and a piston kit coming from the legend that is Martin at Berwyn's, bless him. He sorted me out a barrel and a piston ring, small end bearing, etc, etc. That's what I'm going to be playing with next. That should come through in the next few days, and then we can only keep our fingers crossed that the bottom end is still sound, because I don't really want to have to take the engine out and change the crank on it. It's not really what I want to be doing. But everything else electrical wise at the moment, bar this and what's obviously a dud bulb, seems to be ready to go. So we're kind of getting somewhere. Anyway, wrap up for today. Thank you to Henry for all your help, much appreciated. And sorry it's been a little while since the last one, and we'll look to get the next update out to you in the next week or so. Right, have a good week guys. Cheers for now. Bye bye.